Hey everyone, welcome to The Real Buzz. I'm so glad you're here. Today we're diving deep into the world of real estate, but more importantly, we're talking about how to avoid those sneaky pitfalls that can turn your dream investment into a nightmare. We've all heard those real estate horror stories, right? Well, I'm here to arm you with the knowledge you need to navigate the market like a pro and make sure your investment journey is smooth sailing. Stick around because we're about to break down 10 common real estate traps and how to avoid them. All right, let's kick things off with one of the biggest mistakes I see people make: overpaying for a property. Look, I get it. You found a place that checks all the boxes. It's in the perfect neighborhood, it has that chef's kitchen you've always dreamed of, and you can already picture yourself hosting epic parties on the back deck. But here's the thing, emotions can cloud your judgment, and in real estate, that can cost you big time. It's easy to get caught up in a bidding war, especially in a hot market. You start thinking, if I just offer a little bit more, I can secure my dream home. But trust me, that's a slippery slope. Before you know it, you're way over your budget and stuck with a mortgage that's going to leave you feeling house poor for years to come. So how do you avoid this trap? First and foremost, do your market research. Know the value of comparable properties in the area and set a firm budget before you even start looking. And remember, a good real estate agent is worth their weight in gold. They can provide invaluable insights into the market and help you negotiate a fair price. Think of it like this. You wouldn't walk into a car dealership and pay the sticker price without doing your research, right? The same principle applies to real estate. Take your time, do your homework, and don't let your emotions get the best of you. Remember, a well-informed buyer is a smart buyer. Okay, let's talk about another mistake that could cost you a fortune down the road: skipping the home inspection. I know it can be tempting, especially if you're in a hurry to close the deal, but trust me, this is not the time to cut corners. A home inspection is like a medical checkup for your potential new home. It can reveal hidden problems that you wouldn't catch with a casual walkthrough. We're talking about things like structural issues, electrical problems, plumbing nightmares, you name it. Imagine this. You move into your dream home and a few weeks later the roof starts leaking or the basement floods. Suddenly, you're facing thousands of dollars in repairs that you didn't budget for. That's why a thorough home inspection is absolutely crucial. It gives you the information you need to make an informed decision about whether or not to move forward with the purchase. Think of it as an investment in peace of mind. Yes, a home inspection will cost you a few $100s up front, but it could potentially save you tens of thousands in costly repairs down the line. And if the inspection does uncover any major issues, you can use that information to negotiate with the seller to either fix the problems before closing or adjust the price accordingly. Remember, knowledge is power when it comes to real estate. Don't go into a purchase blindly. Get that inspection. You know what they say about real estate? It's all about location, 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 and they're right. Ignoring neighborhood research is a surefire way to end up unhappy with your investment. You might find a stunning house at a great price, but if it's in a neighborhood that doesn't suit your lifestyle or future plans, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. Think about it. Do you want to be in a bustling urban center with easy access to restaurants and nightlife, or do you prefer a quiet suburban neighborhood with good schools and parks? Consider your commute, proximity to amenities, and even the local crime rate. These factors all play a role in your overall quality of life and can significantly impact your property's value over time. Don't just rely on online searches. Get out there and explore the neighborhood firsthand. Take a walk around at different times of day, talk to the locals, and get a feel for the community vibe. Is it family-friendly, pet-friendly? Are there community events and activities? These are all things you want to consider. Remember, buying a home is about more than just the house itself. It's about buying into a lifestyle. So do your homework, ask questions, and make sure the neighborhood aligns with your vision for the future. Real estate is a dynamic market, constantly influenced by a myriad of factors. Ignoring these market trends is like setting sail without checking the weather forecast. You might get lucky, but you're more likely to encounter rough seas. Understanding the current market conditions is crucial for making informed decisions and maximizing your investment potential. Is it a buyer's market or a seller's market? Are interest rates on the rise or decline? Is the area experiencing rapid growth or stagnation? These trends can significantly impact your negotiating power, the price you pay for a property, and even your ability to secure financing. For example, in a seller's market where demand outstrips supply, you might find yourself competing with multiple offers and having to pay above asking price. On the other hand, a buyer's market might present opportunities to negotiate a better deal. Stay informed by following real estate news, consulting with local experts, and analyzing market data. A knowledgeable buyer is an empowered buyer, so do your research and ride the real estate roller coaster with confidence. Okay, let's talk about those sneaky hidden costs that can take you by surprise when buying a property. It's not just about the down payment and the mortgage. There are a whole bunch of additional expenses that often get overlooked, and trust me, they can add up quickly. We're talking about things like closing costs, which can range from 2% to 5% of the purchase price, property taxes, homeowners insurance, and potential HOA fees. Then there are the costs associated with moving, potential renovations or repairs, and even landscaping and maintenance. Ignoring these additional costs can seriously derail your budget and leave you feeling financially strained. That's why it's crucial to factor them into your calculations from the get-go. Before you even start house hunting, create a realistic budget that includes all potential expenses, not just the purchase price. Talk to your lender about closing costs, research property taxes in your desired area, and get quotes for homeowners insurance. Remember, it's always better to err on the side of caution and overestimate your expenses. That way, you'll be financially prepared for the unexpected and avoid any unpleasant surprises down the road. In today's competitive real estate market, being pre-approved for a mortgage is like having a golden ticket. It shows sellers that you're a serious buyer who's ready to move quickly, giving you a major advantage over other potential buyers who haven't taken this crucial step. Imagine this: you find your dream home and you're ready to make an offer, but another buyer swoops in with a pre-approval letter in hand. Who do you think the seller is going to choose? Getting pre-approved is like getting a financial health check. A lender will review your credit history, income, and assets to determine how much you can borrow and at what interest rate. This not only strengthens your negotiating position, but also gives you a clear idea of what you can realistically afford, preventing you from wasting time on properties that are outside your price range. So, before you even start browsing listings, reach out to a mortgage lender and get pre-approved. It's a quick and easy process that can make all the difference in a competitive market. It's natural to want to get the best possible deal, but offering an unrealistically low price for a property can be a risky strategy. While it might seem like a smart move to start low and see if the seller bites, it can actually backfire, potentially offending the seller and taking you out of the running altogether. Remember, sellers have emotions too, and receiving a lowball offer can feel insulting, especially if they've priced their home fairly. It might signal to them that you're not a serious buyer or that you don't appreciate the value of their property. Instead of making an unreasonably low offer, focus on making a fair and informed offer based on market value, comparable properties, and your own financial situation. Your real estate agent can be a valuable resource in this process, providing insights into the seller's motivations and helping you craft a compelling offer that meets both parties' needs. Remember, a successful real estate transaction is a two-way street. Focus on building rapport, respecting the seller's position, and making a reasonable offer that has a higher chance of being accepted. Buying a property involves signing a legally binding contract, and trust me, those documents can be lengthy and filled with legal jargon. But here's the thing: you absolutely cannot afford to gloss over the fine print. Failing to read the contract thoroughly is a recipe for disaster, potentially leading to misunderstandings, disputes, and even financial losses. Every word, every clause, every detail in that contract matters. It outlines the terms of the sale, including the purchase price, closing date, contingencies, and any warranties or disclosures. Skipping over the fine print might mean overlooking crucial information about the property's condition, potential easements, or even zoning restrictions. Before you sign on the dotted line, take the time to carefully review the entire contract. If something seems unclear or confusing, don't hesitate to ask questions. Your real estate agent or a real estate attorney can help you understand the legal language and ensure you're comfortable with all the terms. Remember, this is a major financial decision, so don't rush into anything. Read the fine print, clarify any doubts, and make sure you're fully aware of what you're agreeing to. Finding the perfect property and navigating the complexities of a real estate transaction takes time, sometimes a lot of time. Underestimating the time commitment involved can lead to frustration, rushed decisions, and potentially costly mistakes. From house hunting and attending showings to securing financing, negotiating offers, and completing inspections, each step in the process requires careful consideration and can take longer than expected. And that's not even factoring in potential delays due to unforeseen circumstances. Instead of rushing the process, embrace the journey and be prepared for a potentially lengthy timeline. Set realistic expectations, communicate openly with your real estate agent, and be patient throughout the process. Remember, good things come to those who wait, and finding the right property for the right price is worth taking the necessary time to do it right. When buying a property, it's easy to get caught up in the excitement of the moment and make a decision based solely on your current needs and desires. But remember, real estate is a long-term investment, and your needs and circumstances can change over time. Are you planning to expand your family in the future? Will you be working from home more often? Do you envision yourself aging in place? These are all important factors to consider when choosing a property. Think about your lifestyle 5, 10, even 20 years down the road. Will the property still meet your needs? Does it offer flexibility for potential renovations or additions? Is it located in an area that supports your long-term goals? By considering your future needs and aspirations, you can make a more informed decision that brings you joy and financial security for years to come. And there you have it, folks. 10 real estate traps to avoid on your journey to homeownership. Remember, knowledge is power, and by being informed and prepared, you can navigate the market with confidence and make smart decisions that align with your goals. If you found these tips helpful, give this video a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future real estate advice. Now go out there and rock that real estate journey.